Hi, I want to tell you about the Sumpple S610 Wi-Fi wireless camera that I just got. Sumpple makes sure that you have everything that you need in the box to get this up and running in just a matter of minutes. And this camera is packed full of features. It's an outdoor camera that's waterproof. It's got night vision, video recording, you can take pictures. With the built-in IR illuminators, you get phenomenal daytime and nighttime pictures because of the IR cut filter that's pre-built into this. You can set the motion detection to get alert on your app so that you know when something's happening. And then with the digital zoom, you can actually zoom in up to 4 times on a specific target. Now, this does have the ONVIF support, which means basically that this camera meets the industry standards so that this camera is going to work with other systems that are also ONVIF compatible. So that means that this camera will work with other competitors, say NVRs or DVRs or their cameras. You won't have to worry about just getting all of your products from one company. You can kind of mix and match as long as everybody is ONVIF compatible. Long story short, great system. So let me show you how quick and easy it is to get this hooked up. And this is the camera right here. It's pretty good size, so I'm sorry I'm going to have a little trouble fitting this all into the viewfinder here. I have just plugged it in, so it's about to go through its setup process, so you can maybe kind of hear and see that it is now scanning around. So the camera's actually moving around inside of there. And this is heavy, it's all metal. Mounting bracket here on the back has 4 holes in it. They do provide you with the hardware to go ahead and put that up. You've got your antenna up here on the top, which just simply screws in, and that is something that you can bend in the position you want it. And then on the very front, it does say that it is by Sumpple. Then you have a cord coming out of that, and at the end of the cord, I need to set this down real quick and carefully, is you have this bundle of cords that come out of it. This one here, I already have my network cable plugged into it, and then you have your power cord, which I do have plugged into electricity already. And the main one you're going to work with here, if you ever need to, is this is your reset button. So if you ever need to reset the camera, simply press that white button down for 10 seconds and that will reset the camera for you. Now I'm going to walk you through the setup and show you how quick and easy it is to do with the app. And the app is free of charge. It is the Sumpple IP camera. And I have already gone ahead and downloaded that onto my iPhone. It is also available for Android. And I do have a second camera of theirs, and that's already mounted, but I had to unplug it to get this camera down to show you the setup process. So it's not going to show that it's online right now. But what I want to do is just open the app there. It's going to say that it's trying to connect to my garage one, but like I said, that one's not connected right now. So let's add a new camera. And it's going to give me 2 options. Do I want to set this up without a network cable or set it up with the network cable? Personally, I like setting it up with the network cable because it is much quicker. And I'll show you just how quick it is. So what we're going to do is say set it up with the network cable. It wants me to plug in the power adapter, which I've already done, and then also plug in the network cable, which again, I've already done. And then we're just going to hit next. And then it asks to scan the QR code that they say is at the bottom of the camera. For this camera, it's not. It's actually a little sticker. And don't lose this. This has your camera ID, which is unique to that camera. It's not even a sticker that you would want to place on the camera because this is outside. People could hack into that number. And also, just because that's a little sticky sticker, this type of metal is not a good surface for it to stick to. So make sure that you keep that in a safe, secure place. So let's hit next. And then it's going to open up the QR reader here on my app. And I'm simply going to let it do its thing. Now it wants me to both name the camera and then also put in the camera's password. So since this is my second camera, I'm just going to name this camera 2. And the default password on this is Sumpple in lowercase, S-U-M-P-P-L-E. and I will show you here in just a bit how to change that. I don't know if you saw that real quick, it just advised me to change that as well. So as you can see, we are already online with the camera now. So let me open that up. And there's the camera. Now since I have it laying down, I'm going to turn my phone sideways because that's just the way I have the camera laying right now. So as you can see, the picture quality on this is phenomenal, and I only have this in the standard VGA. Personally, I feel that's good enough. That way, for my memory cards, I'm not hogging up the memory. I don't really need the high definition on this because the picture quality is so good. And I want to show you on this how you can actually go in and control the camera. So I just swiped at the bottom, and you've got your controls right here to move the camera and move that around. And then if I go back here, there's a zoom button. And what I want to do is you'll see that there's a plus and a minus. So I can actually zoom in with that. I don't know if you heard the camera. And then you can zoom out as well. So that'll give you a better viewing on everything. If I wanted to take a photo, it just saved it. I can record from here, and it shows up here in the corner that it's recording now. And then I can stop. My alarm is right there, and it will actually take snapshot photos and there. So that's that picture that I just took is in there. So let's go back to the live video. If I wanted to add another camera, I can either do it here or the plus sign up there. And then there's the media. So anything that you do within the app as far as taking a picture or a video is going to be saved in there. We also have the control, so let's go back in the camera. This part's going to be really important. In the settings there, you can change the name of the camera, you can change the password, and then you'll also want to set it up to your Wi-Fi. So when you do this, it's going to bring up your different Wi-Fi settings. So I'm going to type in the password for my Wi-Fi, and then it's going to search for that real quick. And that one, I shouldn't say real quick, it takes a little bit of time, about a minute, to go ahead and find the Wi-Fi. Okay, so now you see I'm connected. So let's go backwards. And before we do that, let's change the time on there. So it's not 11:26 at night. What I just simply need to do is connect to my correct time zone there. Because the time and the date, I don't know if you noticed that showed up on the picture as well. You can set your motion detection from here. You'll get an alert on the app if it does get any motion. You can update the firmware. If you need to reset or reboot it, you can do that from here. Video settings, you can change the video quality, the orientation on that, the environment mode, are you using indoor or outdoor? Do you want to control the infrared LED controls on that? Manual's probably going to be good enough. It'll just automatically, when it starts detecting low light conditions, switch over to the infrared lighting. And it's great color at nighttime. I mean, it's black and white, but it's very, very clear. So here's where we want to change that password. Wants me to type in the current password, which again was Sumpple. And then this is where you put your new password in. And then you'll want to hit the save button. And the reason you want to change that is because that is the universal password. Anybody can again hack into that. So guess what? I made another change, so the camera is rebooting once again. So once it reboots, I can be all connected and we are good to go. I'm going to show some pictures for both daylight and nighttime taken with this camera, and that'll give you a better idea of how fantastic it looks. So stay tuned. Okay, here's a shot that I have taken actually through the app during the daytime in front of my house, and here is one at nighttime. So again, you can see just how crisp and clear that shot is. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy your new camera. Thanks so much.